Good day today. What an amazing, amazing news. This is quite interesting. So, let's just start off with this. We get yesterday dismal numbers from the private sector, right? We're talking 679,000 jobs lost. But today, if you notice, the price action has come up, but we've had our numbers for today were the opposite direction. We're looking at 467 versus 545, almost 100,000 jobs, well, say 80,000 jobs gained, or not as recovered. So a lot of people, or at least people I know, are saying the numbers are being cooked. Something's going on here. It's not quite making sense. How can we have such a huge disparity between initial claims and the numbers for yesterday's private sector? So at the moment, traders, I tend to go with the theory, if it doesn't make sense, preservation of capital on the moves is key. This is just not, I mean, I have right now a Fibonacci retracement level on it, so from the high of the move, and right now we're at the 382 extent retracement. And at the moment, just watching the market traders, I mean, honestly, the numbers aren't quite jiving. So FOMC is tomorrow, traders, and tomorrow will be the true, I mean, not the true numbers, but people are trying to say that these numbers today are kind of not, are sort of misleading, and they're not the true numbers, though. So I tend to sort of go with that whole theory in general. I mean, how could you have a huge loss in private sector but initial claims? It just doesn't make sense. So, at the moment, new jobless claims fall, but unemployment is still rising, of course, but I don't know. So, when things aren't jiving, I kind of tend to sort of be very extra cautious in the move. And not the fact that, oh yeah, it's going to trade any differently, but you just don't want to get stuck on the wrong side of a big spike move or something like that in general. I'm not going to trade early, but I mean, I'm just going to be more of waiting for FOMC since it is tomorrow, sort of, and that's at 8:30 in the morning, traders. That if we have basically... So basically tomorrow, if the numbers aren't correct, it could be a huge move tomorrow. Okay, traders, so looking at large time frame here, let's get out of the whole conspiracy theory thing. Okay, so look at the large time frame. Currently at the moment, we're sort of retracing from the low here, basically 8607. And we're coming, basically, we've already gone through resistance, so we're sitting on top of support right now, traders. We have a downtrend right now. Currently, the 382 retracement is 87, what are we looking at, sir? 87.72. That's 382 retracement. We have a trend line established on the hourly chart, traders. So, in downward pressure, I could go down with multiple targets. So we're just going to use the opening ranges at the moment, because we'll see where that goes. Prior opening ranges. The big numbers, you know, we break the lows, Globex lows. You know, let's start with that, and we'll go from there. Because it looks like we do have a break around 86.22. Next low is 86.05. Below that, support ranges start falling into 85.90, 85.83. So from there, we'll see how that plans out. It looks like we had a trend line from this morning, or from last night, held up this low. So it looks like it bounced off that. We didn't have a close below the trend line. So it looks like that trend line is holding support. So it wasn't the 86.55 flat line. It was actually a trend line that it actually came up through. Okay, so pivots. Currently, we're stuck on second pivot. Actually, support 1. Main pivot, 87.65. Let's go up one. Support resistance 1 going up is 88.57. Going down, support 1 is 86.59. That's 86.59. And support 2, 85.67. Traders, 85.67. Where did I put that? Okay, Okay, just 1 second here. Okay, let's go to just make sure we get all the stuff here. Okay, traders. So basically, initial claims. We have consumer credit coming out at 2 o'clock today, traders. And on the 9th to 8:30, all across until wholesale inventories at 10. It's all going to be non-farm tomorrow, traders. Okay, traders. So at the moment, it looks like pivot is at point. S&P 500 pivots. Okay, traders. Main pivot 908.5. Traders now 8.5. We support 1. Oops. Support 1 looking at 896.83. That's 896.83. And support 2 887 point. And I call it a quarter. 887 and a quarter, traders. Target came out numbers. Wow. Huge numbers out. Just dismal numbers in retail sectors. BJ's went up. Go figure on that one. Yeah, but retail, it's just huge shares. It's all crushed. Okay, traders. At the moment, it looks like we are getting this little spike move up here, traders. I'm not going to go long this move until we get past at least breakout of the. I say breakout of at least around 87.18 traders, possibly even break new highs, Globex highs. So at the moment, traders, we're at the range. We're currently below yesterday's open, or below the low of yesterday, traders. So we have a blood opening, possibly, traders. That's so basically below the low of the day. And at the low of the day, yesterday was 8672 traders. So seeing how we actually match up and we actually get that number. Okay, traders, let's go to Ben. He's not in the air yet, but we're going to switch to Ben, so he does come on. Overall, we're going to wait for the open, traders, see how it goes out, traders. We'll see what we do. Kind of a weird day, I think.